Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name's Andrea and I am reviewing all the Marilyn books, the good, the bad and the downright bizarre, so you don't have to. And for once I'm glad to say that the next book falls into the good category, and that is I Want to Be Loved by You by Andrew Wilson, subtitled Marilyn on 100 Takes. First of all, I want to say I really love the way that this book is laid out. So it's 100 chapters of 100 scenes from her life, but it gives a good overall biography. We've got some lovely pictures, nice end papers of her in-house Marilyn there. And same at the back. Let's have a look. Photographs, nice. Nothing I haven't seen before, but then it doesn't happen very often that they do turn up that I haven't seen. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, so it is set out through 100 chapters, 100 things about her life. So for instance, switching on Marilyn, how she could switch it on, the original Platinum Blonde, and so on, the first photographs, and it's so on. And there's 100 of these, you know, right up until the last night, Saturday night, Sunday morning. And then it's got Digging Up Dirt on the Kennedys, Norman Mailer, the Toad. We all know who that is, don't we? Yes. And so on. And it goes through. Andrew had access to the archives of Anthony Summers, who wrote the 1985 biography Goddess: The Secret Lives of Marilyn Monroe. I think that's right. Which it was a good biography at its time. He does go on about the Kennedys and all that, and Tony Summers. But what he did do is he did interview a lot of people throughout Marilyn's life. Whether they knew her or not is another matter. Jeannie Carmen, I'm looking at you. And he allowed Andrew access to his work, his archive, his interviews, which is great because we now have context for some of the things we've never had context for before, such as, excuse me, Ralph Greenson saying to Billy Woodfield, a photographer who phoned him, listen, I can't tell you this, say I'll tell you this and I won't tell you that. It's a terrible place to be in. And then there's a pause, and then next thing that Greenson says is, listen, talk to Bobby Kennedy. But there's a bit of the conversation missing that comes in between. It's a terrible position to be in between, and I can't tell you everything, and talk to Bobby Kennedy. So we actually learn what that piece of conversation was. So he's not saying go to Bobby Kennedy and ask her about him about Marilyn's death. He's time to go and talk to Bobby Kennedy about something completely different. And I'm not going to tell you what, because I want you to go out and buy this book. It's one of the better books that's come out. It is a brilliant read. The way it's set out is just amazing. So thank you, Andrew, for this fantastic book. It's a lovely one to start off her birthday year. So that's I Want to Be Loved With by You, Marilyn 100 Takes by Andrew Wilson. It's currently out in the UK. I think it's coming out shortly in America. I'm not sure, but I'm sure Andrew will keep us posted on that. See you soon.